the coolest things about modern POD services is local production. So if your customer is in London, their order gets made right there in the UK. If they're in Sydney, it gets handled in Australia. That means your customers get their stuff way faster and it's much better for the environment. It's a win-win.
Okay, on to idea number 3, digital real estate. Now, most of us hear real estate and immediately think of a massive down payment we could never afford. But what if I told you that you could get in on the action with as little as $100?
That's where these things called REITs, or real estate investment trusts, come into play. Instead of buying one house, you're buying a tiny piece of a huge company that owns and manages thousands of properties. So there's no giant down payment, no late-night calls about a broken toilet, and your risk is spread out instead of being tied up in one single place. And get this is the kicker. By law, REITs have to pay out 90% of their taxable income back to shareholders as dividends. So when those companies collect rent from all their properties, the vast majority of that cash flows right back into your pocket as passive income.
All right, idea number 4, affiliate marketing. And look, I know what you might be thinking. This one can have a bit of a sketchy reputation, right? But when you do it the right way, it is one of the easiest ways for anyone creating stuff online to start making an income.
But the secret, as you can see here, is all about being authentic. It's about finding a niche you genuinely love, creating content that's actually helpful, and only recommending products you truly use and believe in. When you do that, people trust you, and they'll be happy to use your links.
Now we gotta keep it real here. With something like the Amazon Associates program, the commissions are pretty small, maybe 1 to 3%. So selling a $50 item might only net you $1.50. It's definitely not a get-rich-quick thing, but it's an amazing way to prove to yourself that your content can actually make money. And for our last idea, number 5, this one's a big one, creating and selling your own digital products. This is all about taking something you know, a skill, a process, a template, packaging it up one time, and then selling it over and over and over again.
But as you can see, there's a trade-off. I mean, on one hand, the good stuff is amazing. The profit margins are huge, you can sell to 1 million people as easily as you can sell to one, and you have total freedom. But on the flip side, these markets can be crowded, people might copy your work, and some customers just don't see the value in something they can't physically hold.
So, my advice for anyone just starting out? Keep it simple. Don't go out and try to build a whole website from scratch. Go to a place like Etsy. Why? Because it already has millions of people on there looking to buy things. It makes getting those crucial first sales so much easier. Okay, so we've gone through 5 awesome ideas. But before we wrap up, we need to have a little heart-to-heart. We've got to talk about what that word passive really means.
You know, we're all sold this dream of making money while sipping a drink on a beach, right? Zero effort.